on Triple U FM Community Radio. Well, this morning we're going to be speaking to Teresa Kuda. And Teresa is a self-funded volunteer along with some other volunteers, giving help to women in Fiji suffering from breast cancer. So we'd like to say good morning to Teresa. Good morning.
Good morning, Carol. How are you? Thank you for having me today.
Very well. I'm just wondering if you're on air there. Teresa, can you tell us a little bit about how this program all started?
Well, the Fijian Women's Breast Cancer Project, it is an ongoing collection of bras, prostheses, and other things I'm going to tell you later on. It all started in the year 2000 when a man came to Australia from Fiji and asked a friend in the Southern Highlands how he could find a prosthesis for his sister. They were non-existent, and from there the story just evolved with 5 trips since 2014. The last one was last month. I was very honored to be part of that trip, and it absolutely blew my mind.
I can imagine. We have that'll go to a message bank, I'm hoping. Teresa, with the actual program, you have some other volunteers as well.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little about those?
Well, Lily the scientist is the person that organizes all of us, and also Kristen McDonald's the whole Australia. There is so many people helping around. My friend Sue Lomax that stitched bags to put the prostheses, friends like Linda Anderson and my own daughter that came to pack up. We count, if I say names, I'm going to be a little bit, I don't want to leave anyone. Plus, we've got the volunteers in Fiji. That is very important because that's the people that knows the land and the language and the needs.
Yes, the language, I guess, is another factor, isn't it?
Of course.
So with the program, you have, I think we'll bring the fact that Terry White chemists are also helping your cause. Teresa, you might explain just what happens from that side of your organisation?
Well, what we do is we have collecting boxes in different businesses through the whole Illawarra and here in the Shoalhaven. And Terry White has a box where people can leave prostheses that they are not used anymore, or any type of bras, not only prosthetic bras, because the bras that are not prosthetic, now we found a way to use them by making them available to women and spreading breast cancer awareness education, which is very important.
Of course.
Yes.
So in Fiji, how many women would you estimate that could be suffering from breast cancer?
I haven't got a number, but I can tell you a number that is actually quite scary. 47% mortality.
Surely.
That is a lot.
Terrible statistic.
The statistic is mind-blowing. So the mortality rate is very high because of the late detection and the diagnosis. And they usually get at the clinics at a very late stage. And from there comes the other thing. This data comes from the Fijian Ministry of Health and Medical Services.
Right.
And I forgot to say that on the land, not only we have the volunteers, we have the Fijian Cancer Society and the Ministry of Health helping us to carry on our mission.
Venture?
Yes, absolutely.
They help you as well.
Absolutely.
And is there monetary money from them to help these women over there?
There is very little money to go around, so that's the reason why we collect bras and prostheses. And I was going to say, one of the things that people come to the Fijian Cancer Society is to ask for toiletries, because they have to go into operation, and soap and towels and face washes, deodorant, toothbrush, comb, and all those things are real luxuries. So this is our plan for March 2018 and ongoing. We want to take little packets with toiletries. So I'm asking the Shoalhaven, the listeners, friends to make donations. They can approach my van in the different places where I stop, or otherwise take it to Terry White. We collect it from there. We pack it in Ziploc bags and we make sure that they're handed to the women that really need this.
Sure. These women, I guess, over in Fiji would be extremely happy to have these. Well, they're luxuries for them, as you say. So you're having a good response from people.
We are having a fantastic response, especially the people that is living at Terry White, and also into the one that follow me in my business, cannot mention. But yes, we are having a fantastic response, but we need more and more and more. The need is high.
Yes, I guess when you say the amount of women in Fiji that are suffering from breast cancer, the statistics over there, you need quite a lot of these special things they need.
And it is also important to educate and to give breast cancer awareness. That's why we are chasing those bras that they are at the back of your drawer and you are not using for any reason. Gently used, washed, handed in, take it to Terry White, and we will make sure that arrive to good hands. In the last trip, other than meeting some cases that really touched my heart, I met a teacher and she was going to teach girls from year 5 to 10 breast cancer awareness. That's very important. We need those bras. We need those teachers on the land. They speak the language. They can reach the houses, the homes of those children, and perhaps, start the conversation.
Sure.
Very important.
It is a wonderful thing to do, and as you say, you've got your volunteers to help you. Was it something that you found to do something like this that was making a difference, I guess, over there? So you've seen it firsthand, some of the people suffering from breast cancer in Fiji?
Yes, in some cases it was heartbreaking. I have to actually hold myself because my idea as a breast cancer survivor was to go there to spread joy and hope and to hide behind my camera and take photos of the after they have been fitted with proper prosthesis and bras. And sometimes I think I had tears in my eyes just to see the happiness, the great change that it has made. And also other women that were shown how to fit prosthesis, and then there was a women's expo the day after, 2 days after we've done the fittings, and these women learned how to do the fitting, and then they used it in the Ministry of Health and Fiji Cancer Society. They had a tent, and the women came to check the blood pressure, sugar levels, weight, and then they received the chat. And as a gift bag, they would take 1 or 2 bras. Isn't that fantastic that the generosity of the Australian women that have donated those bras have gone so far and has spread knowledge, hope, and we touch in that particular Women's Expo 14 women from the 14 provinces of Fiji. So for that reason, I'm grateful and I'm very happy and I'm hopeful that we can touch them more with the generosity of our people.
Sure. No, it's a wonderful thing to do, and so you can give some information, Teresa, of Terry White here in Nara, of course, over at the Stocklands Mall.
Yes.
People can anyone can drop off their prestigious and bras there.
And toiletries. if you go to the supermarket and you see those little Ziploc bags, we need them because we're going to do little packages and we're going to put an assortment of things.
Yeah.
Even, hard lollies, no chocolates, but, hard lollies, perhaps something to sit down when you're waiting for the operation or
Something
after
nice
the
to take,
operation.
yes.
Something nice, something that will make you feel that someone somewhere loves you.
And cares about you.
Absolutely.
Teresa, you might give some information then on if they'd like to call you, maybe have a little chat about this sort of thing. Anyone that's interested in helping out.
Yes.
You have. Do you have online or?
Yes, we do. We have Lily Bliss to You online on Facebook, and you can follow all our adventures, our photos, the people we are serving, and the people that is helping us through Lily Bliss to You. That is the Facebook page. Or you can ring here at the station and find out more. I'm going to leave you all the information here because there are other places. Right now we need a storage place in around the Corrimal. We need a collection point where to put it. So we are looking for someone that is generous and has a garage or something to put all these boxes. So if you know anyone in the Wollongong area, we would love to have a place where we can place all these.
Right. So, and is there a phone number they could call you up maybe?
Yes. If you have a pen over there, it's 0422 58 6651.
Okay,
You
so
can
that's
text me.
0422
Yes.
586 651.
Yes.
And that will get you straight through to Teresa, and she can give you any further information or take anything that is along the line of some toiletries or the bras. And don't forget, you can always drop them off, of course, down at Terry White's.
And please, if you have a place or a friend in Fairy Meadow that has a garage, we need to keep somewhere the donations between shipments. It could be a storage locker, a big garden shed, a spare garage. We are not very choosy. We need to put boxes. Yeah, but around the Fairy Meadow area is where we are based and where most of the donations come, I tell you, from everywhere. They come from everywhere in Australia, from Tasmania, Queensland, South Australia. It's going national.
Fantastic.
So we really need your help.
Yes, very good. That's fabulous, Teresa. Well, we'll just give that phone number for Teresa again, 042 258 6651. And she can give you any further information you want. And you're going to leave me some pamphlets here at the station.
Yes, I will.
They can go in our community file.
Yes.
And of course, we'll the other presenters of Triple U FM can also get aboard and have a little chat about it on air on the community radio programs here at the station.
On behalf of Lily, the scientist, and the whole team of the Fijian Women Breast Cancer Project, and especially from the women in Fiji diagnosed with breast cancer, and the ones that are not, but they are going to be aware, Carol, we say thank you very much, and thank you very much to Triple U.
Thank you, Teresa. Lovely to have you on the program this morning, and we'll of course keep a little eye on Teresa and her adventure to see how it's going from time to time. We can have a little chat. It's just on 7:51, and you're with Triple U FM. We'll take a small break, and I'll be back.